There were like, what, 2 other people up here? I also need to find Longmane again. Howling. Ah, you have come to have your fortune told, yes?
Oh!
Well, I wasn't really planning on it, but since I'm here, I might as well. Good, now let me see. Yes. Our star glows brightly, illuminating the path ahead. You walk along it. You have yet to reach its end. If you continue along this path, you will change the world. It will not be easy, but the stars burn fiercely. Other stars will join it, filling the world with light. That'll be 10,000 Gilder. Gosh, that's well, it's quite encouraging, actually. Oi, Evan man, why don't we ask this chap if he wants to join us in our kingdom? He's a proper talent, if you ask me. You wish me to accompany you to your new kingdom. I am honored, but I am afraid I must refuse. I cannot leave the city at the moment. People would think that I was running away in disgrace. Why is that? Did something happen? My reputation here in Goldpar has suffered greatly of late. Alas, I have no idea why, and thus no means of rectifying the situation.
Really?
Come on, man, you're the fortune teller. You must have some clue as what's going on. As a matter of fact, I consulted the fates a short while ago. I saw 2 stars arriving in Goldpaw, throwing light on this whole misunderstanding and clearing my name. We are the stars. 2 stars, could that mean us? This is like some Stardust Crusader first opening ship. Well, oh, it was Evan that said, could you mean us? Who else, man? And if we manage to help him, and that'll mean his prophecy was right, which means it's a proper tidy stuff he said about it'll turn out to be true as well. Well, perhaps we should help him regardless. Can you tell us where you think these awful rumors about you may have started? I can only imagine that they began at the casino. That is where I usually work, you see. I make predictions as of the outcome to customers' bets. The casino, eh? Right you are. Come on, Evan, let's see what people down there are saying about our pal by your... his quest should be easy enough. If we just have to talk to some people. And then he'll work at the Dimensional Lab? Whatever that means. And then what, there's like one other person up here? I think. I'm wrong. There's no one. I guess we'll do his quest. Well, let me see where Longmane ended up going. I just want to see your location, Longmane. Oh, he's like back down there. Luckless Lane. We'll do the casino one first, though. And then, like, we have to go to Nile to get more quests done. I still expect some of those people to have side quests for us. Probably should just put the other one back on so I can actually see where it is. Hello. Are you spreading rumors? Howling was once one of the finest fortune tellers in Goldpaw, but he has become terribly greedy and tight-fisted of late. I've heard that he even demands extra fees from gamblers who win as a result of his predictions. Such behavior is unheard of. It's a disgrace. You again? Or is the marker just here?
Yeah.
Oh, you should come back in a few years when you have learned. Okay. I guess it's just a marker. Oh, it is. I see the radius now. Greetings, Grimmel Are you having fun? What was it looking? No. Okay. Oh, hey, this lady took that one spot. You would like to know about Hai Ling? Well, I do know one story about him. Apparently, he managed to convince some gullible tourist to go with him on something he calls a lucky spot. We proceeded to give the poor man nonsensical advice about how sitting cross-legged would bring him good fortune. He sounds like an utter scoundrel to me. I guess I would talk to you since you're alone, mister. Howling's predictions are utter nonsense. Do not ask him to tell you how your bets will turn out, whatever you do. He seems so confident and assured, you see, I decided to up my stake and go all in, and I ended up losing everything. So, like, we didn't really learn anything, just that he still has bad rumors about him. Surprise, surprise. Considering Longmane's mission is like a higher level, I'm assuming he's gonna want us to fight something. Well, Howling wasn't wrong. The part of Dab's reputation is in tatters. Everyone who spoke so bad-mouthing him something rotten. I'd like to speak to the tourist Howling is supposed to have tricked, wouldn't you? Good thinking, man. He'll be able to tell us all the juicy details. I'm sure if he followed our friend's supposed advice, he'll still be setting someone across like right. That is accurate, I suppose. And it looks like we'll be heading down, so we might be able to see Longmane. And talk to him about a monster that I won't fight yet. Although, what was it, Longmane's mission is like level 25? We're close enough to that I'll give it a shot. Oh, now this is like a broad look around thing. It's you, child! I do need to go this way for Longmane. He's somewhere around here. Oh, I see his little, icon on the map is also a different color. Ah, you again. Can you not see that I'm engaged in an important mission? I'm too busy to talk. Leave me alone. A mission? What kind of mission? I keep an eye on that man and woman over there. They have been deep in conversation for a suspiciously long time. And look how closely they stand. They would only do so if they did not want to be overheard. They're spies, discussing how to bring Goldpar to its knees. But they just look like an ordinary couple to me. Silence! How can I focus on my mission with you chattering away? No, it is no good. My focus is ruined. I will have to come back later. Do not get in my way again. Away he goes. Do I really want him to join my group? My posse? As it were. Where did he go? Can I see his marker somewhere? I'm blind to it. Well, we'll just do his quest again once we finish this bit. Gotta find someone sitting cross-legged. I think I found him. He's just a hippie. Does he have a robot leg? No, it's his socks. I thought it was like... I thought the black was like see-through. Like he was... had like skeletal robot legs. I'm just an idiot. Yes, I think it's working. I can feel myself getting luckier. Hey, you there. Can you sense it too? Do I seem lucky to you? Well, perhaps. I don't think you should necessarily trust what that fortune teller told you, though. What? Why not? He's one of the most famous fortune tellers in Goldpar. I went to him specially. Well, I'm afraid to say you might not have found him. Now, what can you tell us about the person who told you to sit here? What did he look like? Let me see. He had long white hair and a blue robe, but his hair was covering his face, so I didn't get a very good look at him. He probably looked like a dog. What are you thinking, Evan? That someone's going around pretending to be Howling? That is interesting, so it shouldn't be too hard to find our imposter. Sounds like he's got quite a distinctive look. You're right, let's take a look around town. I guess you just decided to stop now? Blue robe with long hair. What's that? His face? Didn't see it. Gotcha. I can find him easily because there's a big marker on the map that'll show me the general direction. And I'll also look for Longmane as well. Just in case. It's you guys. You're the imposters. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like in a building that looks empty. Because there has to be a reason these buildings are enterable, right? It's you, lady. You're behind it all. It's you, mister. You're behind it all. No one in here. I was also farther away from the location, so obviously not there. What you doing? Howling? Heh, keep gambling, you fools. Your greed makes you so easy to deceive. Long white hair, a blue robe. This must be our man.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, are you Howling? Who's... Oh, Howling. Yes, I am he. I sense that you are a tourist here. Would you care to have your fortune told? No, I'm gonna kick you in the shin. Stop impersonating people. You got a flippin' cheek, man. I'm he. My foot, you're no more Howling than I am. God, I knew this would happen eventually. Ah, there he goes. Flip! He's on a runner. Let's go after him, Evan. Oh, we have to chase him? He went that way, towards Lady Luck. Nah, I think he just went to Lady Luck. I would have liked it if we had to do a big chase. It would have been fun. Can't go that way. I feel like I'm probably really blind to where Longmane is, but it's fine. Just get this done. Find Longmane. Go all over the place before we get a boat. Don't worry about it. No one over there. Longmane might be at the library. You never know. We'll never find the guy. He could be anywhere. Even right here, the only spot that didn't have an NPC last time we came up here.
Listen, you!
We've got you now, you'd rather stop pretending to be our mate Howling, or will... Shh, the real Howling will... So you're the one who has been tarnishing my hard-won reputation. I suppose the game is up, so... Laya. I like that name. I feel like they should have gone with Lying, though. Just to kind of, like, be the same as Howling, almost. Yes, it is true, I'm the one who has been pretending to be you.
Crikey!
Crikey almost sounds proud of it all of a sudden. But why? Why would you do that? I too am a fortune teller, but no one has ever heard of me. It was nigh on impossible for me to find any customers. So I decided to borrow the name of one of Goldpaw's most famous soothsayers, and it worked. Visitors from the countryside fell for my ruse every time. How dare you? How dare you claim to be any kind of fortune teller? What you have done brings disgrace upon us all. But I really am a fortune teller. Sometimes my predictions really do come true. And when they do, people are so grateful. It feels wonderful. It made borrowing your name worthwhile. I only wanted to try it once or twice, but, you know, the high. I was addicted to it. I did not mean for things to get so out of hand. But once I had begun to see, I found it hard to stop. I see 2 stars above your head. One has burned out and lost its light. The other seems as though it will only burn ever more brighter. It is up to you to decide which of these stars is your guiding light from here on. Howling, are you telling my fortune? Go and tell the people of Goldpaw what you have done. Complete honesty. Without it, you can never hope to become a fortune teller, no matter how talented you are. Simply pretending to be someone else is the domain of clowns and mimics. It benefits no one. Now go and clear my name. My boy Howling just called this fool a clown. I knew Howling would be a good member to the kingdom. I understand, Howling. I will never do anything like this again, I promise. I will explain to everyone what I have done, and then I shall work hard to become a real fortune teller, just like you. There he goes. Gosh, I didn't take much to persuade him to go straight.
Yes.
Indeed not. Now, King Evan, I must thank you. I doubt I could have restored my good name without your assistance. If the invitation still stands, I would be honored to join you in your kingdom.
Yes!
Of course it still stands, Howling. It will be wonderful to have you. A lot of these people that I'm getting are like for places I don't think I have yet, so I can only assume I can probably make these places once I upgrade my castle. Which, I need a couple more people still, but I should be able to get them done. I like that there's icons actually associated with these things. I assume this meant like castle related, because this was the one I got from my kingdom. But then we got these side missions that are here too, so I don't know. But I want to deal with Child, level 25. So I think we would be able to deal with the combat situation if it's level 25, because there's not that much disparity. If it's a tainted monster, it might be like a low level, enough for me to handle it. He was gambling instead of at the library. At least I don't feel stupid for not seeing him. You again, do you intend to disrupt every one of my missions? What's the assignment this time, Longmane? Do you see this... I still don't know. Croupier? He's clearly a suspicious character. I'm certain that he is stealing from the house and using the money to fund nefarious activities. Where were you when Pugnacious was doing shit, man? Really, what makes you think that? My instincts, of course. What else? It is the only thing a soldier can truly rely upon. Well, you can't just... I can. Something must be done about this criminal. If he is allowed to continue acting with impunity, he will bring Goldpaw to its knees. I like Lofty's face there. Lofty's sick of this shit too. I must seek out Master Pugnacious and ask him to swear me as his guard. Then I will be able to make the arrest. Well, I guess at least we know where he goes now. There he goes. I don't like him. His sister was a lot nicer. And not, like, bullshit. I can't imagine Longmane actually training anyone, really. But he'll join our group, and that's all that matters. We gotta collect them all. Is he even gonna be able to actually talk to Pugnacious? It's probably just gonna be a thing where Pugnacious is like, listen, Longmane, you're a menace. Go to Evermore. He wasn't even able to get in.
Hey!
Please, I must speak with Master Pugnacious. I cannot remain a trainee any longer. I demand to be sworn in as a guard. You again. How many times must I tell you? You do not have permission to be here. Now go home immediately. They will not listen to me. None of them. Who could possibly have any objection at swearing one such as I as a guard? Imbeciles. Grumble, grumble. You're causing a scene! A scene? You have not seen anything yet. I refuse to go. I will not leave until I have seen him. Doesn't look like we're going to convince him. He must really, really want to be a guard.
Hey!
Please, I must speak with Master Pugnacious. You again. Alright, I wanted to just see. Come to Evermore.
Excuse me?
He looks like a clown. Longmane, if you really want to be a guard that much, why don't you come to my kingdom? We don't really have anyone that can be a guard, so we'll just take this child. I'd be happy to have you. We could use someone with your spirit. Ha, out of the question. What? Why not? I have no time to waste in insignificant backwaters. I have a glittering career to be getting underway. What a shit kid. Of course, if you were to prove your worth by smiting the fugitive criminal faction known as the Portcord and the Verninators, perhaps I might reconsider.
Oh.
Really? Then we'll go and take care of them right away. We'll be back in no time. You'll see. Ha, we will see about that. Each is a sizable and ferocious force in its own right, and together we'll...
Gosh.
Well... Gosh, it sounds as though it might be quite the battle. We'll win the day, though. They'll see. Are these gonna be skirmishes? Ha, your confidence is quite something. These heartless marauders are known to loiter around the Calmlands. Do not come back to me with excuses about not having been able to find them. We won't, so don't forget your promise. We'll be holding you to it. Well, we'll, see about that. If it's a skirmish and it's too, powerful for me, then I guess that mission's done for now. I'm definitely gonna wanna, like, I still need to go back to Niles Forest, but I'm definitely gonna wanna go back to the... Yeah, it's a skirmish. I wanna go back to the Sky Pirate place again, just in case, if there's more people there. They have important things. Alright, how strong is this skirmish? $10. 10's a bit much. I'm gonna try it. Maybe we can do good enough with it. At least we'll get levels for it, right? I changed out because I really want to use Cheapy, because Cheapy's cool. And Tobias seems cool too. I'm hoping this is fine. You know, I don't know if I care about ranged. I guess it's probably good to have range. I don't know, man. We'll just see what's up. Well, I just realized that we have a ranking, actually. So if I put you in... That just changes that to a B rank. Is this... 196 to 190. That technically, like, ups my forces, right? I guess spear is also a range. We'll try that. Mobilize force. Hope it goes well. So after the Portcord and the Verninators, there's a couple of names that exist. We'd better be careful, though. They sound like they might be quite a handful.
We'll win this.
I'm not even at the
We
right
have
level
to.
for this. Sounds dangerous. Can I just... Oh, there's some might down there. If I could keep getting might, then, like, any of these should be easy enough to deal with. Everyone's up there. I think I might have upgraded something else for the, these skirmishes. Like, my charge might come out quicker. Oh, those are actually just worms. Wyvern folk. Oh, hammer's not good for you. I got confused already. I've made a terrible mistake. Form a square! It's kind of interesting fighting bigger folk. I guess it probably is better to have two ranged people though, because then that allows me to actually get more extra attacks while I have the rock, paper, scissors going. But I do think having spear, sword, and hammer ready to go is great. Because that might have been a bit harder to go about that fight. I think the only thing I actually upgraded was that more, I get more drops from this stuff. Did I actually just lose everyone? Are they actually just stuck? Do I have to deal with that? That's a bit annoying. I was hoping they would teleport back to me. And I mean, well, those guys did. I'd imagine they probably would at a certain point, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, so spears again.
Hey there!
Who's here? Oh, there's some extras folks over there. That's nice. Just killed some guys. Hopefully my friends don't die. It's kind of interesting just fighting like smaller folk. I guess it's about the same as anything else. It should have charged up. Alright. Yes, wyverns. These must be the verminators. Fools, we weren't fighting the pork men. Alright, well that seems easy enough. Now we gotta go find the other group, but so far, doable. Why is it so glowy over there? I wanted the might. I need that big boost. That big mighty boost. Who are these guys? Just random rats? I think they might be random rats. I also lost some of my men, I think. No, they're all here. If they're just random rats, I'm not going to worry about them. If I don't have to, anyways. I guess there's certain missions that are like this where you can get, like, random encountered, maybe. Might have actually needed to go down that way. I'm a little lost and confused. I want to point out, I like that the, it seems like it's mainly a race-specific thing, but I like that all of the races have their own unique, like, look to them. Probably shouldn't have walked all the way around, but I thought it would be a better idea than dealing with rats. And I learned, too, that the people will eventually come back to me. Let's turn around a smidge. I'm gonna still have to deal with rats, aren't I? The rats were actually them, weren't they? And I just went in a big dumb circle. Well, that's jolly good. Oh, there's the scary guys. Alright, everyone calm down, just whatever. Case, give us all your stuff. Grr, we're scary. We most certainly will not. You've just common thieves. Yeah, and someone will get hurt, and if you don't pack it, come in and we'll give you a big wallop. Alright, they are over here. Spears. Go. Oh, there's a lot of folks. Charge! I'm glad I grabbed spears. Honestly, this probably is fine, right? What would be good to use here? Attack boost? And I don't have enough. what you call it? I don't have enough of the super attack thing.
Hey there.
Don't let them get away. We can't
And then, of course, we got friends coming to aid us too. Ooh, Hammer Boys needs to go away. That was a big attack, and I was ready to escape, but... He really comes in.
stay strong.
These guys are a bit hard.
Here goes nothing.
Let me... Are these my friends? Yes, they are. Let's go deal with... Ooh, we probably shouldn't have been that close. Alright. Let's go deal with Oinka. Getting closer to where the guns were is also nice. Swordman. Ooh, these guys have like real moves. It's very scary.
Chance. Give it everything you've got. At my strength.
Alright, we should be fine though.
Now's your chance.
Easy, we did it. Let's go and give Longmane the good news. Alright, that was fine. I can't wait to see the look on his face, man. Didn't even have to fight the
That's
rats.
the end of that.
I'm glad I went around. I know it wasn't the most eventful thing to go around rats, but kept my military might big and strong. So we were able to do that. Don't know why it was a level 25 mission if it was a skirmish, but they figured out what they decided to make missions like, I suppose. Gotta go back in. Teleport back to Fortune Square. And then I think if we do the teacher mission, which should be easy enough to do, we'll have enough people to upgrade our kingdom. We probably are actually losing money right now because I didn't go back to my kingdom. But I really don't feel like going back right now. It's just too much effort. Let's just get the child. Oh, child. You really did it. You defeated both the Portrayed and the Verninators. Of course we did, just like we said we would. Now I believe you made us a promise. Suppose I did. I had hoped to begin my glittering career as a guard here in Goldpaw, but what kind of warrior would I be if it went back in my word? Very well. Wonderful, but are you sure? You do seem to have your heart set on the guard thing. I do. It has always been my dream to work my way up through the ranks of the kingdom until I am worthy of fighting alongside the great Yappy himself. He's my inspiration. He is a great warrior, and he is also kind and dashing. I've always wanted to be like him. And you will be, I'm sure of it. In fact, I'll train with you. We'll become mighty warriors together. We did it. We got the child. Great.